Good morning, Red Devils.
Welcome to the Ran and Diego show.
I'm Ran.
And I'm Diego.
And we're taking over Devil News.
That's right, guys. Devil News is now a totalitarian dictatorship, and we're your supreme leaders.
So, Diego, what terrible, stupid segment do we have first?
Well, Ran, we got some hot, steamy garbage, complimentary of Michael and Tyler.
Oh boy, can't wait to see how terrible this is.
Let's just get this over with.
Man, I cannot keep up with all these troublemakers. We need to do something about it.
What do you want me to do about it?
Well, what if we recruit some students? We can call it EVPD.
EVPD. That doesn't sound like such a bad idea.
I know, it doesn't. But where are we going to find these students at?
What about those guys?
Those guys? You cannot be serious!
When I was younger, I used to go and tip cows for fun, yeah. Actually, I didn't do that, cause I didn't want the cow to be sad. But some of my friends did. They were all just a little bit wicked. They'd throw up mailboxes, with the baseball bat over the wrecked heads. On Halloween, you can forget it. They'd throw out necks into traffic. Toilet paper, the fences, stole the tables, chairs, and the benches. After practice, sometimes we were breaking the methods, causing damage, burning amplifiers and mic stands. Everybody get dangerous, everybody get dangerous. Yeah, everybody get dangerous, everybody get dangerous. Yeah, everybody get dangerous, everybody get dangerous. Yeah, everybody get dangerous, everybody get dangerous. I got a confession, if you will listen. In the night times, we drive around with hairspray and sharp knives, looking for road kills. We light the things on fire for cheap thrills, stab the corpses, and lick the knives like we're evil forces. Hockey games on frozen bonds, no safety belts, we're all driving home on country roads, 65 in the 25 zone. In my parents' tour cell, how do we survive so well? Got the keys and the wheel locked up. Almost killed every one of us. Everybody get dangerous. Everybody get dangerous. Yeah, everybody get dangerous. Everybody get dangerous. Yeah, everybody get dangerous. Everybody get dangerous. Yeah, everybody get dangerous. Everybody get dangerous.
You have the right to remain silent.
Wow, wasn't that just awful?
Sure was. Now it's time to see everyone's favorite part of Devil News.
That's right, I love seeing birthdays of people I don't even know.
Let's see it.
So then I was like, hey, I'm walking here.
Well, guys, I just love seeing names of people I just don't know.
Well, next up, we have the office ladies playing shock roulette. That's it.
It's gonna get me. I'm just waiting. Did it hurt? No, it scared me. I knew it was gonna get me. Did it get you too? Oh,
I think it was that one.
if it gets me again. You're in trouble.
Round 2.
I thought we should all switch areas.
Twice, Jackie. This is okay. This is. Oh my gosh.
We'll just put it back now.
Now we're all gonna
Play
get
fair,
together.
Jackie.
No, what is happening? Okay, this way.
Jackie, play fair.
I'm not gonna do that again.
You won't get it again. Don't worry.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it feels the anxiety in my finger.
Honestly.
Honestly.
Just relax. Take a deep breath.
I hope you get zapped.
Karma.
Scary! Told you! I was shocked. Obviously. You got it again.
Patty cake, bakers. Oh, I didn't see you there. Wow, that sure was a segment.
It sure was. You know what I like to see, Rand?
What?
I like to see Michael McDowell suffer.
In what ways?
With hot sauce.
Not what I had in mind, but let's roll the tape.
Welcome to this new segment called Devil Wings, the show with hot questions but even hotter wings. I'm joined by my guest, Hippolito Hernandez, a teacher here at our own East Valley who teaches chemistry and biology. And I'm going to ask him some questions while we're eating these very hot wings. So before we start eating, how are you with hot food?
I'm pretty good with hot food. I grew up eating hot food. Right. So growing up in school, my mom would make, when I was a kid, she'd make 2 dishes. One was without heat, one was with heat, and that one was for my dad. And if he wanted seconds, because I've got 2 brothers, we had to go into the porridge, into the land of heat, so food would be hot the whole time.
I suck at hot food.
So the first one was the pizza ramen, right?
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It shouldn't be too hot.
Not bad.
So how did you originally become a teacher?
So when I went to school, my high school wrestling coach and the vice principal all were talking to me about going into teaching, and like most high school kids, it's for that. And I went on and I got my biology degree, and I was a microbiologist for about 15 years. But when I started that job, I started coaching. And so after about 15 years or so, I was getting more out of working with kids and coaching and stuff like that. And so that year, that was 2010, so I quit my job, went back to school, got my master's in education, and started teaching. So, yeah.
This one's a bit hotter, habaneros. Let's start eating.
All right, let's give it a go.
What's your favorite music genre?
Oh, okay, so I love a lot of different types of music, but usually if I'm usually in this mood, most of the times I'll listen to heavy metal or, 80s. I've been listening to a lot of 80s lately, but usually it's Rammstein or Iron Maiden or...
A little birdie told me about you really like Alanis Morissette.
Actually, I don't mind Alanis Morissette. She's actually pretty good, and I'm wondering who that little birdie is.
A traffic jam when you're already late. A no smoking sign on your cigarette break.
Yeah, because it's like when she first came out and stuff, it was like she had kind of that little edge to her, and it was just kind of like everything was, because she was straight to the point and pretty blunt. That one was really good.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. Well, let's eat wing number 3. It's a bit hotter, more habanero, more heat.
Yeah, that's a little spicy.
Yeah, it stepped it up a bit. What vacations have you been on recently?
Recently, just driving, we've been to Lincoln City. We went to San Diego.
Oh man,
San Diego, yeah.
San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego was a lot of fun.
Yeah, isn't SeaWorld there? That's horrible.
We went to SeaWorld.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So here's the thing about that, and I get that everybody has the opinion that it's a horrible place, and obviously things are in captivity and everything else, and there's certain things that they are doing that is helpful. They're doing research on the whales and stuff and the animals that they have in the facility so that they can help the ones that are out in the wild. Now, I mean, does that mean they should go out and capture more and bring them in? Probably not.
Save the orcas.
All right, number 4, Dave's Insanity.
Yes, sir. It's pretty hot. This is what separates the men from the boys. Okay, so I've heard you like chicken. Does it bother you that we're eating chicken right now?
No. My chickens, once we name them, they're not food. So
It could be Matilda for all I know.
you dug deep from the Matilda story.
Oh, yes, I did. God, that's hot.
This is entertaining. Yeah, Matilda was one of the first chicks that hatched from my very first batch here. And she didn't make it through the winter, so she, yeah.
So we may be eating it right now.
No. I give them, I cremate them.
How many chickens do you have?
8.
How many fights have they won?
All among themselves. A few.
What do you think about cockfighting or rooster fighting?
So,
Have you won any?
no. Growing up, we heard a lot about that kind of stuff because it's been around in Nevada for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never been to one, and I've never really thought too much about it other than you put that on pretty good.
Yeah,
I got a straight dab down my throat. But it is what it is. It's part of the culture thing, and I know there's reasons why you shouldn't do it. It's just it's one of those things that's going to be hard to stop just with people wanting or enjoying it. It's just kind of like dogfighting and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Oh my. So this is our final wing, and it's apparently now a tradition to put a little bit of that extra sauce on it. You don't have to do it, but it proves how tough you are, and you really should. So
I'll give it a shot.
oh, it burns.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's a little bit more than I wanted.
Hey, throw away and grab a different wing, dude. You don't need to go in the hospital.
It's fine. Oh, okay. This is something you don't even want to do. Okay. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I like that one. I'm gonna be honest with you. No, we're almost done here. How was teaching compared to this year? Different than all the other ones?
This year there was way more impediments, if you want to call it that. It's
I'm sorry, it's really.
we go from being online only, then the hybrid, and then coming back, and so there was a lot of changes. I would imagine it was harder for you guys than it was for us because I think as teachers we were looking forward to having everybody come back because it was our normal is being able to see you guys face to face and stuff, and with all of the other things, I think it was a lot of distractions for people. So I honestly I wouldn't rate this as my favorite year of teaching.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I mean, I don't really have a worse year yet, so I've only been teaching for like 9 years. So.
What's your credit card number? Can you
No.
Can you at least give us a hint?
No.
Okay.
I have to answer it my way.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that wraps things up, folks.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Hip, for doing this. It's been a pleasure interviewing you.
It's been a pleasure being here.
It's been a pleasure being on the Devil News crew. Have a good one, Red Devils. Oh my God.
Wow, this book is actually really good.
No, it's not.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Wow, Michael really has the heat tolerance of an average Caucasian male, doesn't he?
You can say that again. This next segment goes out to all our seniors who are definitely watching this episode.
Let's hit it.
Dennis, 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 Dennis.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to a new edition of Dear Dennis. Today, we have a viewer with a really serious problem as they head into the new stage of life, so let's not keep them waiting any longer and get right to it. Dear Dennis, I am graduating this year, and I was wondering if you had any good life advice for us graduates as we make our way out into the world. Thank you in advance. Signed, No Direction Nate. Well, Nate, trust me when I say I get your dilemma. I understand that when you look at me, you see a handsome, debonair man, one who is a mentor to many and a friend to all. A lady killer with charisma, flair, and a penchant for expensive wines and sports cars. You might look at me and fill with jealous rage over my many successes. But trust me, Nate, it wasn't always like this. Fortunately for you, you can learn from my mistakes, as I have a plethora of great advice for seniors starting out in life. First of all, don't waste your money on college or trade school. There are plenty of low-paying jobs available out there that need filling. Sure, doing the same menial task over and over for 40 years until you can retire sounds horrible, but at least you don't have to spend 4 more years in school and then wind up in a boring job that pays well. Number 2, investing is like gambling. You never know what's going to happen with the stock market, so I find it's better to invest in objects you know are going to go up in value, such as Beanie Babies and scratch tickets. Scratch tickets have a 1 in 5 chance of winning. That's 20%. Let's see the stock market give me back 20% on my investment. Number 3, get a credit card. In fact, get as many as you can. There is nothing more exhilarating than buying a bunch of stuff that you have no way to pay for. Clothes, fancy dinners, nights out on the town, all courtesy of MasterCard. I mean, you have to pay it back at some point, but they'll understand when you can't, right? Number 4, don't exercise. The more you exercise, the more stress you put on your spine and joints. Why do you think people who are old always hurt? Take it from Dennis right now. I exercise a lot and I'm hurting. They put too much strain in their knees from all that walking, running, and lifting. Laying on a couch will allow your body to relax and keep those joints as new as a baby's. And last, but not least, if you sleep until noon, you're only going to have to pay for 2 meals. Think about that. Well, folks, that's all I have for this episode of Dear Dennis. Congratulations to the class of 2021. Everybody else enjoy your summer. And until next time, Dennis out.
Dennis, 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 Dennis.
Kids, follow every piece of advice that Mr. Dennis just gave you. We at Devil News fully encourage it.
Now on a lighter note, Mr. Consper has a funny joke for us.
Oh, well, let's hear it.
Why did the robot go on summer vacation? Think. He needed to recharge his batteries, of course. Have a good summer vacation, guys.
Wow, Mr. Consper, that was really humorous.
Well, now that the final episode of Devil News is coming to a close, we'd like to show you the hard work and dedication that goes into completing each and every episode.
I have nothing but questions. I need answers. Those would fill me up.
All right, what's up? We're here with Tyler Stone.
What's up?
Tyler Stone, this is our last episode coming out soon. What are you thinking right now?
I don't want to go alone out there when
About
I go
the
pick up my
episode?
food. 'cause
I guess so,
don't
I don't know.
So I really want somebody to come with you. Double news stuff.
That, you know,
Because if
me
you
and
use
Michael
double
tried our
news
hardest.
as an excuse, they won't.
we were never, it's true, the greatest. Thank you, sir. I'm leaving school for that.
Okay, that's fine.
Diego, we are preparing to release our last episode. What are you doing to prepare?
I think that this last episode is going to be pretty cool. It's mostly Michael and Tyler, but that's okay. They do a good job. They're funny. I would like to thank the Devil News crew for inventing levitation, because the cameraman's currently flying.
As we can clearly see, he's editing.
As you can see, we have the editor in his natural habitat in front of the computer. As you can see, he is currently startled by our presence. It is truly wonderful, the miracle of nature.
Want me to come with you?
Truly magnificent.
Where are they going?
Hey, it's COVID Eddie. Go into
COVID
Hey, COVID Eddie!
As usual, COVID Eddie's mask is down below his mouth, spreading the COVID to all around.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the Devil News ecosystem is a wondrous one. If you can look over there, now we have the wild cardboard cutout of Ran. Now, the wild cardboard cutout of Ran is a dormant species which makes no moves unless provoked. As you can see, we have currently provoked the cardboard cutout, and it is now running.
Get out of here. Oh, it's running away. It's running away. It's running away.
Oh, and it has decided to commit suicide after too much stress. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we do the technique we in the business call hiding the body.
Makana, what did Dennis say?
We have hid the body.
Oh, we do hardcore parkour?
We don't have time for that.
Let's go. We gotta film it right now.
Okay. What are you doing? Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna kill yourself.
And here we see the wild McDowell defeated after attempting to do some
that?
hardcore parkour. But like,
Not for you.
Man down.
man down.
Get up.
Get up.
Man up.
We're done. Hardcore parkour.
Wait, Diego, get a little bit of hardcore parkour.
Oh yeah, it's like
Also, that tape is kind of coming off.
No, let's go film.
Oh, hardcore parkour?
oh my god.
And we're back with hardcore parkour.
I don't know who's in it, but I know who belongs in it.
You can't hear anything in there. I didn't hear a single thing.
Almost looks identical. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, let's go.
Trash can racing?
Michael, how do you feel about this exhilarating experience?
Honestly, it's pretty fun. Last day was cool, so screw it. I really don't care.
True that.
You got that on camera. Please tell me you got that on camera.
Get in the classroom. That was awesome.
Was that the right footage?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Okay.
And with that, Red Devils, we ramp up this year's Devil News.
We hope you guys enjoyed it, and we also hope that you don't be trashing life like Michael and Tyler.
Okay, can we say that?
No, it's fine. They're never going to see this episode.
Okay. I'm Diego Licea.
And I'm Rand Malloy.
And this
was
Devil
News.